Somebody around you could want to make a scene, whether it's you or somebody else. Something with your job or your work or your coworker could be changing. What's going on with Aquarius? Somebody wants to offer an apology or just have some type of conversation, even if they try to frame it as closure. They want to tell you about what they desired or what was going on behind the scenes. They may try to even tell you, like, okay, well, even though, you know, we had some plans, it didn't really go as planned. You also could get some type of message. But someone could be trying to be childish because they're trying to set back something when it comes to your finances or something that you do independently. It's like somebody's trying to trigger you on purpose. Somebody's intentionally trying to be childish. Somebody also could, it's also giving like somebody could be trying to catfish you. It's like, oh, somebody's going to give you, excuse me, send you a message and like, okay, well, this is the possibility. I want to do this, that, and the third. And the whole time it was never really real. It was the whole point is just to set you back or disorganize you somehow, some way. They want you in a compromising situation. Who's sending this? Who's doing this? I feel like you're too focused in order to get through this. You're too focused, so you're not going to be bothered by this. This could be a Pisces, an earth sign, hanging on a water sign, or this could be you, Aquarius. Be careful. Somebody also could have been disloyal. Somebody could have been a part of a group, a third party, or some type of like a friendship, some type of community that was trying to reject you or betray you somehow. They were gossiping about you and your child. They feel like you created some type of setback by whatever you were doing in single-handedly or whatever you was doing in public. If somebody was cheating on you, they were part of a third party and they had a child, they want to come towards you now. They feel like they have some desire to move forward and get out of any type of like negative thoughts, or they can get you out of any type of like fears that you have about them. But you already know that this is going to be an obstacle long term and it's hopeless. But at the same time, you're indecisive because you have the type of fear of change. Your finances overall couldn't be strong. You could be holding it together. From time to time, you may feel like you're juggling or you lost some type of opportunity or you're like, where did that money go? So you may have to like pull back and just like, okay, let me chill on that for a little bit. You also could be trying to figure out if the job that you invested in, if it's long term, is it bullshit? Like, what's going to be the results of that? You also may have an idea, but you're stuck in your head about how it's going to like actually work out for you. So it's keeping you in this procrastination, defensive type of energy. So you need to get started on whatever this is, even if it's creative. Maybe you're worried about like if people in your community are going to talk shit or if they're going to support you or not. You don't need to worry about that. You just get started. They may not even be your target audience, to be honest. You may need to make a choice about a fire sign. If this is not a Leo, this could be an Aries. Maybe you were kind of holding back some type of influence or something that could have structured for someone or for a friend. If this is not you holding back from a structure for someone, this could be like, yeah, you don't know how you feel because they are trying to influence your structure somehow, some way. And in the past, the last time you listened to them, it fucked some shit up, and now you just kind of gotta reset and restart. There is definitely a past Libra in your energy. This person is toxic. I mean, if you want to connect to this person and you feel like, oh wait, we invested some type of time, I don't want to separate from you for a little while, be careful. If this is not a Libra, this could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Cancer, an Aries, a Virgo, a Libra, a Leo, an Aries, a Pisces. If you know this person is toxic, ain't nothing changed. It's going to seem addictive in the beginning. It's going to seem like, oh, okay, you know, maybe this person is something that we can renew. Okay, well, maybe then something's going to suddenly change. And you'll be like, okay, I remember in the past why I decided to walk away. I remember, okay, you don't get popped in the head again. All right, what's going on with Aquarius? You could be at the beginning of something and at the end of another situation. Okay? Give it a year to fully balance out. You also could feel like if you're a masculine, like, oh, I don't have any more money, like all of my children, or all of my money go to my children, or I have children different ages or by different baby moms, or whatever the case may be. You also may feel like something about yourself or how people view you may end once this wealthy man or whoever this established man is come in and provide something and get married to somebody. What does this have to do with you? You see this person as high honor, and you thought that this person would give you something. And this is two masculines. It's like a masculine A was trying to hide woman A from masculine B because of whatever reason. Maybe masculine A is even attracted to masculine B. I'm not even gonna hold you. Or they wanted to be a part of their coattail somehow, some way, so they didn't want the woman around. Somehow the man ended up still going towards the woman, maybe with their grandfather's advice or something like that. And now they start looking at man A like, well, why were you trying to keep me away from this woman? Like, you wasn't really my friend anyway, for sure. You were trying to steal something from me. You was trying to steal this courtship or this thing that was actually good for me. And they're gonna look at you like, yeah, you don't even have any good health anyway. You're definitely not innocent. You're definitely not, you know, a friend like you come off to be. So that could be to you or about you. Or you could be the feminine the two masculines are discussing. The person still want to come towards you regardless. Okay? Alright. A new day. A new day, a new dawn. I don't know that song. I don't know what it's called. So it feels like you have a new day to kind of restart, to reframe your mind and hit your target. You have some type of expectation that you can reach some type of goal, and as long as you reserve yourself and you have the desire, you can, and you will, for sure. And it's like as you hit new goals, you're able to expand on them. You also may be getting a new contract. This may be make you feeling like, okay, yeah, I am destined to do something. And you feel like you're going to do it until you run into debt. Or it's like, you know what, until for whatever reason, like, I'm just going to make the best of it, and this is going to be part of my memories or whatever the case may be. You could be moving cities, or maybe you do something for work that requires you to either touch base with different cities, touch base with different people in different cities or different time zones, or you may be having a goal or reaching for a goal to get a new car. You have there's something that you desire, something extravagant, a house, a car, something that you want. You may have already picked this out, but this is a commitment in a career, so you're like, I gotta be sure that I can do this. There still may be some aspects of your inner child that needs to be healed. You need to give yourself some type of nurture as you go towards your purpose, as you continue whatever this is that you're working, because it seems like sometimes you get guarded when you should be vulnerable. Okay, so if you are hoping for some type of catastrophe, some type of misfortune to happen to someone else, please be careful. If you were a part of something, including this, including with the water sign, please be careful. Because if you did this, then this is going to manifest some type of emotions with you, and you're not going to be able to feel like you're shining or you're getting through what you want. Okay, you may feel like you have a lot to go through and you don't have any assistance. Be careful who you wish your bad things upon. You also could be praying yourself out of a situation that you feel like you have lack in or doubt. If you're in the situation now, give it until the autumn time. When it comes to this water sign, this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, I feel like you may need to take it easy with this person. Something may seem like a surprise and or good news, but it's really not. This person comes off as if they're in touch with themselves, but they are actually a part of some type of trio. They do things externally. They party a lot. This is going to make you sabotage yourself if you continue to go towards this facade. Okay? If you know you got to hide or act like who you are, you don't recognize who you are around them, you need to separate yourself. Confusion, you need to separate yourself. Take off the rose-colored glasses. It's time to let go, for sure. And this is also giving autumn. Something about somebody's daughter name. Maybe you have a wish like, dang, if I ever have a daughter, I want them to be named this, so I'm holding on to this. Or maybe there's something that you do want. You're in your head thinking about it, but you don't tell anybody. It's like, at the moment I get married, I promise I'm gonna do this. Whatever this matters, like, I am gonna do it. You just want somebody that you can trust and build something with, even in the moments that things feel blind. You want somebody that's fair. Okay. Confirmations. Make sure you're not going tit for tat. You could be still in bed. Make sure you don't quit or you're not on the edge of it. You could be using your credit, repairing your credit, looking at your credit, and or having to buy something that's utilizing your credit. You do have all you need. You may feel locked out. And this is either you locking yourself out of your car, your house, or someone. Okay, so you may be feeling like the black sheep of the family. But if you're going through some type of financial loss or some type of lack of stability, this is just a cycle. This is going to help you transform yourself. Okay, so get out of your head as much as you can, reevaluate where you are and what steps you can take to go forward. All right, so this is also giving somebody could be getting an eviction, or there's something that's going on and they just feel like they're secluded and they got to handle it by themselves. All right, if that's not you, Aquarius, it could be a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Cancer, heavy on a Virgo, a Gemini, or it could be you, Aquarius. All right, somebody could be thinking about going to school and or interviewing for another job. There is work that needs to be done. Once you start from the bottom, will get to where you need to be. Make sure you still be humble, but somebody wants you to sit down and be quiet. All right, they're trying to make you move slowly, or it's just because they move slowly. All right, there's some bad news out here. Okay, you may have to go back to some type of old product or old job. This will help you get you out of the hot seat. What's the bad news when it comes to Aquarius? Maybe you feel incomplete because you feel like someone's not giving you the chance to tell their side of the story, and it's keeping you stuck in some type of transit or in some type of mental where you're trying to seek perfection. Somebody's being cold towards you. What's the bad news about this, though? It's bad news for Aquarius. There was a group getting some type of money. They were stealing some type of money. They were doing something for income, especially towards somebody who was working, or this either could be something like they were sending messages or doing things that they shouldn't. This person has bad news because now they're worried about going to jail. They're also concerned about like who's going to rat them out, or the people that they were close to, who's going to say what, and what they're going to have to do in order to get out of the situation. Somebody could be facing legal issues. Let's see if we can end on something positive. Y'all gotta have something positive. What's going on positive for Aquarius? Let's end on something positive. What's going good? All right, anything that you feel like is not working now, still continue to put your time into it because it will stabilize. Great. You will have some type of good news. Whatever it is that you're investing in, whenever it comes to your home, your job, or whatever you're trying to grow. Let's leave it there.